That's what happens, dudes like me when we go outside. We get locked up, get caught up in stupid shit. That's what just happened to me. Thank God that they gave me a DAT. I haven't got one of those in centuries. I don't even know they could I didn't even know they could do that anymore. Facts. But you know what's crazy? Dude got caught with 4 pounds. 4 pounds of bud, and they gave him a DAT. The dude kept saying, "Yo, I like your hat." The officer, the undercover, "I like your hat. I like your hat." And I was like, "Yo, bro, you like my hat? I'll tell you what. I'll give you the hat if you let me go." Cause I had this throwback hat that you can't even find it no more. It has like the yellow and black Indian that and then it has like tiger over here design. You already know. You know the vibes 180, right? Jeff. Anyway, shout out to the peoples, man. The twin hat, gang gang, without the gang bang. So anyway, yeah, that's how you get caught up real quick in the streets, right? Cause I be trying to stay off the streets as hard as it may be. But let me show y'all real quick what happened. I'm gonna show you the paper, facts. I talk with receipts. Give me a second. I'm about to show you. I don't know if you can see it there. It's focused. Anyway, pretty sure you know I'm not making stuff up as we never do. But caught a DAT. This thing got paint on it because I've been upstairs painting. You already know. So it's messing up all my little be around the house clothes. So yeah, because dudes come to hear what you got to say, but they more focused on what you're wearing. Facts, because dudes always tell me that, yo, I just tuned in to see what's popping with the gear. Dudes are crazy, but shout out to them. Listen, that's crazy. That's going to show you stay off them streets, man. Real quick, I go out there, meet up with the peoples, boom, boom, what's popping, just like that. All of y'all come in. And if you with somebody else and they holding, you don't know what's going on. You feel me? Even though I was kind of sort of at fault because I knew where I was at and who I'm with, and I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not no, you feel me? I'm a grown dude. But just out of everybody, being that my record is the biggest, so when they looking us up, you know me, I'm walking around. He's like, "You got ID? Negative. You got anything with negative? What's your name? Do your job." You already know, and all that starts happening. And even when he did find out my name, he was like, "Oh, bro, we definitely taking you. That's just a fact." And I try to like be joking with him, like bribe him into like, "Yo, I'll trade you the hat if you release me." But to be real, one of them told me, "Yo, I wanted to let you go, but they already had called it in." Like when he showed up, he was like, "Boom, oh snap, what's up, man? How you been?" I'm like, "Man, I've been chilling, staying out of trouble since it's detectives that already been locking us up for years, right? Abusing us." So he was like, "Bro, this is petty." I'm like, "Yo, I'm telling you." So mind you, they keep me. Homeboy that's with me has 3 sacks on him. Facts. I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't even know he had that because I didn't even know he deal with shit like that. He had 3 sacks of dog food, 3 perks, and some sticks, right? Xanax. And they let him go. The other one with us, my man, it was his birthday. I just looked out for him and gave him a little 10 cent. The black brother, they let him go. So everybody got let go except Warpath, the one that's supposedly doing the best out of all 3 of us. He said, "You seem like a good dude." I said, "I am a good dude, bro." You feel me? I could be a piece of shit, but I changed a lot, But enough with the bullshit. Let's go, because we got a long day ahead of us, you heard? Because he was like, "I'm going to try to get you a DAT." I'm like, "Yo, bro, that's not going to happen." He's like, "You got any warrants or whatever?" I said, "You don't know what's going to pop up when you run that shit. That shit might blow up the machine, you heard?" But he definitely, when my name came back, he was like, "Yo, I can't let you go, bro. You got to go to the precinct." I was like, bro, this is over. I started looking outside like, yo, it's all over right now. But I got a court date now. It's crazy, right? On a lockout. You already know, lockout shit. But I'm going to that court date. I'm logging out. I just find it weird. Let me know in the comments if you know how they do in the courts, because they told me that it's on the 27th. The 27th is a Saturday, bro. I didn't even know they do court on a Saturday. You feel me? Word. So bottom line is, I got a bullshit charge. It is what it is. It's something I got to take care of. Nothing that I never ain't been through in my life. But at this point of the game, I shouldn't be going through that. I just figure I'll share it with you guys because I'm real like that. You heard? That's when you start slipping up and thinking you could be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. If you podcasting, this is what I'm saying. You got to do podcasting. If you doing a journalism, whatever it is, you're doing journalism. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the street. It's not going to work that way, bro. I'm telling you from experience, bro. Every time I went back out there to test the waters and see what was popping, ain't nothing changed. Everything is the same. Same DTs running around trying to snatch dudes. Oh, and let me tell you what he said. He said, fuck that. We got to start locking dudes up, man. I spoke to the cab yesterday, boo-boo. I told him we can't keep going like this. The bullpens were empty. I ain't never seen. There was one dude, right? And with my luck, he's screaming out, I don't even know why I'm in this bullpen with these dudes. Because I told y'all my sister's over there because he got locked up with his sister from Jersey. Shout out to him, bro. He was being mad loud. Yo, what the? Like, all right, y'all ain't going to let me go. Because they let go his sister first. But his sister had COVID. And he's like, yo, if my sister got COVID, I may have COVID. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm in here with all these dudes. It was just 3 of us in there. Me, him, and the kid who got caught with the 4 pounds. They was searching to lock dudes up. While I'm in the car, trying to meet their quota. They straight saying it like that. Like, yo, we got to meet this quota, boo-boo. Yo, we need 2 more bodies. A car was parked. Homeboy was parked, and they stopped him. Boom, they peeped him. I guess they were lighting an L, and that blew it up. You lighting an L, and you have 4 pounds in the car. But Shorty was a good kid. You know, when we all got released at the same time, he didn't drive me back to my destination, and they was going my way. He was like, nah, I don't think I'm going that way. I got to go somewhere else first. I would have drove him, but that's just me. You can't expect other people to be like you in life. You know what I'm saying? I would have did the good deed and be like, yo, I'll drop you closest to the bus. It seemed like he didn't want no parts of other dudes that been incarcerated that he didn't know. It was like, I don't know if it was his first time locked up. You could tell he'd been around, but he was a real quiet dude and he moved smoothly. And I don't think he wanted to put a wild boy in his car, you know? Because I was like, you know, you could tell when me and him was vibing in the pen, like he found out a little about me. Like I've been locked up north mad times because the police was saying like, damn, bro, you got a record from here to Spain. That's why you comfortable. You've been doing this. I'm like, yeah. So, you know, you never know how he felt. But leave in the comments, man, if that ever happened to you at a point in your life where you thinking you getting everything together and doing the right thing, man, these things come your way. Although I did put myself at that spot because I shouldn't be affiliating myself with dudes that I know that are out there like that. But I always have in my head, like I can still do what I want from time to time. Like, you know what? I'm doing the right thing. But if I decide that I want to dip or dab whenever I want to, I could do that. Because I'm not out there ripping and running. I'm not out there getting high. I'm not out there selling drugs. So I just feel like if I ever want to drink a beer, if I ever want to smoke bud, if I ever want to do a bag of dope, for whatever you want to do in life that you do, I feel like I could do that. And that's one of our defects of character. That's a downfall, man. And it's just a learning experience for everybody. So I figure I'll share that with you guys for whatever it means to you. Some of you may not care. Some of y'all may be like, yo, what the hell is this, bro? I want a story, right? Well, that's a real life story, bro. You know, that I always think I could go back out there and do what I want. And it's just an eye-opener, even though a lot of things is an eye-opener for me. But this reinforces to me that, yo, I just got tested for COVID. So today, me and my peoples, you know, because I kept it real with my peoples. Like, yo, bro, I was just around in the bullpens with somebody that was screaming out that they might be sick. So we all need to go get tested because I already breathed up on all of y'all, you know. And remember, I don't be around my blood family. So I'm around other people, you know what I'm saying? So, and they might be older or whatever. They might not be able to withstand and have a strong system as I do. I could be sick with something and not feel it. I don't get sick. The only reason I'm in pain right now, like a little beyond, is because my tooth is hurting and I never got it yanked out. I put it off like everything else I put off in my life. But I apologize sincerely, man, for holding back on the content. I got a lot of new content coming. I should have been focusing more on what I got to do for me and for you guys. And I'm upstairs painting, trying to get this done. But the reality of it is that I still could be posting with my phone and giving y'all a little more of me. But I was trying to do 2 things at one time, and it don't work that way. You can't have 1 foot in the street and 1 foot into your podcasting or your show. It's not going to work. It's either or. It's like hip-hop. You don't notice this has become the new hip-hop. Every rapper feels like if he don't have a podcast show, like he's not really doing nothing. They all trying to open up podcast shows to boost their music and be able to promote their own music. It's no different. Streams, talking, rapping, whatever it is, right? The people that look forward to hearing you, people that you make their day, and people that make my day, because your comments motivate me to want more for myself, and in return do more so that you guys can have the good content. So from the bottom of my heart, I sincerely apologize. As things get better, I am going to be picking a few people that I'm going to give something like this, similar to these locks to. Hopefully I'll pick like 5 people. When I make them better, it's going to be a better piece. As time, we get better with the bread on the show and all that, hopefully. And I'm going to make ones that say Lockout Fam with a lock, with an open lock officially. And at least 5 or 6 of us can have the same locks. And every so often, if I could afford it, I'll send them to make for you guys. That's one of my dreams and goals. And I've been trying to keep up with my dreams and goals at the same token. But you cannot have one foot in the street and one foot into podcasting. It's not going to work. And this weekend was like a big eye-opener for me. A lot of people be like, bro, here we go, a big eye-opener. People say that all the time. Even my people feel that way. And I'm talking about my immediate people, like people that be around me. Not like just somebody that follows me on Instagram or YouTube or any other platform. I'm talking about my peoples that I make family, whatever girl I'm with, other people. They like, we tired of hearing it, but it comes a point that you got to think like, bro, it can't keep going this way, because that could have been an upstate bid. Because in plenty of times I put myself in that predicament where I'm around felony moves, and I shouldn't be doing that if I'm looking towards another way and my goals are different. What am I doing looking backwards? On the Lockout. I love y'all. New content ASAP.